Yo, what's up? It's King X. Due to Wi-Fi issues, we're a little bit hectic trying to run the stream, but we're good. We got some dubs here. We got Gonzales in blue versus Jack and Arhungry. Jack rocking the peach. Arhungry going with the Palutena. Obviously, good choice. Palutena is very strong. Show a lot of area. And blue decided to go with the new piranha plant. Going to drop a stock there to peach down smash over. Going with a down throw. Arhungry going to come in with the dash tag. But that down B has so much range and so much power behind it. Such a good move, has a lot of armor. Peach back there, almost sealing out that stock from Ness. And the down air into explosive flame. Jack and Arhungry sealing out that stock from Gons at pretty low 8%. He was at peaking around 100 there. Just like that back throw is still as strong as it used to be. Gonna see out Jack's stock. Peach being a really light character. And blue just kind of standing there. Piranha Plant being kind of slower than the rest of the cast. I mean, he's the slowest character in the game.
Is he actually marked as the slowest character right now?
It's either him or Incinerar. It wouldn't surprise me. He's literally in a plant, and he has like 2 little stubs for feet. It looks
yeah,
like
well, you know, canonically it makes sense. You know, a potted plant really shouldn't be mobile anyways. But regardless, brand new character, so I wasn't sure.
That's using that air dodge to get back to ledge. Very smart. Knowing that it's so hectic, his PK Thunder probably is going to get intercepted. Especially with the tools that they have at disposal of the other team. We got an edge guard coming out here from Hungry. Gon's going to make it back to ledge. Arhungry really not trying to intercept that PK Thunder because although he has pretty much no percent tact on him at that point, he would have traded with PK Rocket, and that's something you never want to get hit by. That move is pretty strong.
Feels bad and does a lot of damage. Yeah, nothing fun to get hit with that, but yeah. Gons is going to take that stock with an up air.
Yeah, Blue and Gons is kind of running away with this.
Firm control of that game. Haven't quite won it yet, but it is looking nice.
Yeah, there it is. Seal it out. If you ever need something that trustworthy and reliable at ledge, down smash will be your answer, and that's what will be the delivery.
So we've actually seen quite a bit of both of these teams throughout the day. We saw Gons and Blue. They had a really close set earlier with Jackal and Wishes. I believe that was a game. Well, it's best of 3. So. It seems stable a little bit. I'm wondering if you think maybe it's the router, because you're right. I did speed test the nets really good.
There's a router in that box right there if you want to plug that in.
So I'm just trying to figure out what we cause it.
It's probably because it's the PS4.
You shut it down.
Team battle!
Yeah,
Corona Blast!
It's like just
Genesis.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, it seems to kind of be stabilizing.
Okay.
Thankfully.
If it comes up again, just...
Yeah, because it was pretty consistent before, so...
The Wi-Fi PSS matchup.
Go!
It might have just gone back to 50-50.
It looks, it's going down, which means... I guess that's...
I already put my phone on the LED. But, alright, we're regardless of the Wi-Fi situation, we pretty much have an even game here from Team Jack and Team Gons. But stock gonna drop just as I say that. And Blue's sitting with the stock lead. Plant being on the heavier side of the scale, definitely gonna take a little bit of a strong hit to kill him, even at 150. Alright, but Gon's gonna drop his second stock. Blue really needs to be careful here. He's pretty much the glue of the team right now. If he drops that stock, or if Gons drops another stock, Blue's gonna be pretty fragile.
Blue's pretty good as like a stock tanker.
Yeah. Whenever I see Blue play doubles, he kind of takes that role, But yeah, whenever I see Blue play doubles, he always takes a more passive role. He definitely wants to hold more stocks than not.
Well, Gons is just sort of a aggressive player to begin with, so it makes sense. And these guys team quite a bit at like the Spectrum locals, so they're probably pretty familiar with that formula where Gons just kind of goes in, hits all the buttons, and then Blue sort of hangs out, keeps the stocks. If Gons' aggression goes wrong, he's got some extra stocks to rely on. But as you mentioned, Blue is going to have to be the reliable, like he's going to have to hold on to stock because, as you can see, Gon's running in up smashes, more up smashes, and there he goes. So you know he's going to take that stock frame one. Yeah. Sure enough. And then there goes Blue, so now we have Gon's 2v1.
I mean, Palutena, definitely not a character Ness wants to deal with because she has a lot of tools that can kind of trash on Ness. Her Reflector, a good one, but more importantly, the fact that he has a Peach to deal with at the same time, definitely not easy. I feel like if Ness had to play against two characters, these would be the furthest thing that you would want. We're gonna see Gons try. He seems to be sponged up that damage and messed up a kill confirm there.
A little premature on that up smash.
Yeah.
Looked like he was expecting a quicker throw.
Yeah.
But doesn't really matter. So now this is going to be game 3, and this is best of 3.
Yeah, an unfortunate stock loss from Blue going to lead to that 2v1 scenario. So good.
Alright, so yeah, we are going to see PS1.
PS1's definitely the... Wait, is this the legal stage or are they gentlemen to it?
I believe this might be the legal stage here.
Knowing James, we're running PS2.
Oh, are we running PS2?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been running PS2, but I know that ever since the patch, they apparently fixed the camera in PS1, like where it doesn't do that zoom in thing that it does. So I didn't know if that was enough already for them to change, but apparently not. So this could be a gentleman, as you mentioned.
I think it's just all players agree that PS1's probably the better stage for them. Definitely a more popular stage, especially when it comes to Tri-State. We love our PS. We love our PS1. But Blue, he's rocking the plant, as I said before. But more specifically, he's definitely gonna need to stay back because Plant's tools. He has that projectile, as in with neutral B, that spike ball that hits like a truck, and his aerials not too bad, but they're not something you really can contest with, especially the likes of Palutena and Peach. So Plant definitely needs to stay back a little bit, and Ness. Definitely good aggression character. We've seen Gons, what he does. Doesn't really need an explanation. Gons is just Gons. He's going to rock it. He's going to be aggressive. And I think they're starting to realize that Blue's the glue holding them together. And the more aggressive they get towards Blue, the less reserve that Gons is going to have to go to. And Gons, I don't think he recognizes that. I don't think he's playing more careful. I think he's playing a little bit reckless. But whatever suits him, he's going to rock with. And that's going to be a stock right there from the Blue team.
Well, yeah, as we're talking about Gons, Blue taking out Arhungry's first stock.
Yeah, Arhungry's sitting down stock, but he hasn't taken 8% yet, so...
Yeah, Arhungry recognizing that Blue is very close to kill percent, or is very well at kill percent.
Just died.
Yeah, Blue returning the favor, evening right back up.
Yeah, you see the trade of aerials there? Like, Plant was trying to imitate Palutena's Nair, and then she said, she got the staff. She spin that faster. They're calling matches. Alright, Gon's sitting there with the edge guard on Jack. Didn't really go off stage too too hard there, but
Yeah, well, Hungry running and opening that right up.
yeah.
Saving Jack just a little bit, and it looks like they're going to kind of trade 1v1s. This has kind of been like a 1v1.
Yeah, this has been like a very like duelist kind of set, but they always come in just as they need them. Sometimes they break each other up, sometimes they hit each other by accident, but regardless, they are there if they need it. And that stock is gonna go. I think Gons took it. I didn't see what really happened there, but that back throw definitely gonna be the sealer there.
Yeah, and this is looking pretty heavy in Gons and Blue's favor.
Yeah, but again, if they recognize that Blue is pretty much the reserve for Gons, they just need to keep pressuring Blue. And if they have two people do that instead of two separate 1v1s, this could be an entirely different story. But Jack already at 70%. Peach, she's not heavy. She's pretty light, in fact. But
They just can't quite take either Gons or Blue off to the side there.
yeah. Oh, Jack almost died there. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was pretty close. He was like some. Now he is dead.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, that's not even gonna be. That's not even gonna be a 1v1 because he has a whole stock in reserve. And what Arhungry has to do now, he probably wants to get rid of Blue, but 2v1, Ness and Plant. Plant hasn't been out long enough for me to know too much about him, but from what I've seen from Blue, definitely no slouch. You definitely want to handle him with care because that thing will bite and kick. And we see Blue starting to go on with the aggression. Almost hitting with that spike. A little bit off his mark. At back are going to seal the deal.
Yep, and that is going to be Gons and Blue moving on to losers finals. Who was going to be, I believe, is Jackal and Wishes, I would think.
Did James do doubles today?
James did do doubles. He's on the winner side of Grands with Corona. So
That makes sense. Corona, very good doubles player. Arguably better than in singles. He recognizes when he's complimenting and recognizes when he's hurting. He's really good at